Hello, Emmanuel. How are you? Let's get everyone on. Tap on the like. Let's get more people on. Let's get more people on. I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me and you can see me on my screen, beautiful. I can see you can hear me. Can you see me on my screen? Please put a 256 in the chat box. Please put a 256 in the chat box. If you can see me, hear me, please put a 256 in the chat box. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. Please don't stop tapping on the like so we can get as much people on here. You're all welcome. Good morning. Wale Adebayo, number 2. So I have Emmanuel. I have Wale Adebayo. I'm waiting for the last person to comment. And those are my 3 assets for today, aside the ones I want to analyze. All right. And if we, Adiolu number 3. Adiolu number 3. Adiolu number 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Adiolu number 3. All right, so let's get started. Welcome. We already know, I already dropped a video on the Telegram channel on how I got this trade idea, and we're waiting for it to come back to, let me use my, waiting for it to come back to 95325. 95325. So that's where we are waiting for it. So I'm just going to write re-entry. Give me a second, guys. I need to mute this and stuff. Re-entry 95325. All right, so that's where we are waiting for the next entry, this zone. All right, that's where we're waiting for the next entry. So Emmanuel, Wale, Adeolu, hold on to that thought. Let's see what gold is doing. In fact, I left gold after gold gave us Ella. I left gold. Let her do what she's doing. All right, but we know now we are still bullish on gold. We are still very much bullish on gold. All right. So we're still very much bullish on gold. Okay, same. So I'm just going to clear everything and we start all over again. Now, take note, if you really want to know how I do my top-down analysis till I get my trade, please don't stop tapping on the likes, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to know how you are waiting for gold at 27.99, great job. Big Marcel, you're welcome. So we are going to see how we can, I need you to put it all together. For those that have been following me for some time now, I need you to take note of how I'm going to get an entry for gold. All right, I'm going to start from the beginning. All right, I'm going to start from the beginning. And for those that know me, I always start on the monthly time frame to really get a feel of what's going on. And if you clearly see, you see it's an uptrend. She's been bullish like forever. All right, she's been bullish like forever. So right now, I'm just going to mark the last, this was the last low she made. I'm just going to mark it, okay? Just because we don't know what gold is up to be honest. And she has given us a new high. Let's see it on the weekly. We know she's still buying. She's giving us a new high right there. So it's been a break of structure right here without even shouting. Let me just use my, all right, this is the weekly. All right, so that's the place that gave us the new high. Okay, that's the place that gave us a new high. Now let's drop down to the daily. So okay, so daily is showing us everything on a broader scale. So you see, this was the place that deceived us. On the weekly, we were expecting that gold would still dump to this beautiful order block. Since I don't trade from fair value gaps, I don't trade from imbalances, we were waiting for this to happen. So this was where the major trick happened. So since we were waiting for her to continue the drop into this zone, that is why we sold. And this is the forex market for you. You cannot know it all. So yes, we know that the market could have taken off from a fair value gap, but because I do not trade fair value gaps, I was expecting that she still had some time to enter this zone. But that's fine. Now we know that she's not even playing. She's still very, very bullish. All right. Now on the 4-hour time frame, all right, we're going on to the 4-hour time frame. We are seeing that okay, market took off from this zone, took off from that zone, all right, and she's been giving us a steady. See, this one is still playing. I said this BOS is still, you can't make this thing up. You can't make this thing up. It's still serving for this zone. So I'm just going to add some more break of structure on this side. All right, on this side. Ooh, sorry, shift. All right, so that's my latest break of structure. I'm just going to label it so that we know what's happening. So gold has given us that break of structure. She tapped into there, gave us a new high. Gave us. Now, looking at this, now let's see if Adiolu is correct. Adiolu is waiting for it at 2799, which I believe is quite high. For someone like me that trades on the high time frame, I believe this is still very high. I wouldn't be waiting to buy gold at 2799. But let's see what he has got. So looking at it from here, I can clearly see what gave us the last high. The last high was here. This was the push that gave us the last high. Now, if I didn't even know, oh, I think you mean 2779, Adiolu. So if I didn't even know what to do, just by using my fib, I'll be waiting for gold to come down around here, all right, and take off again. But let's see how it looks on the 2-hour time frame. Okay, let's see how it looks on the 2-hour time frame. All right. So I think you meant 2779, Adiolu, because if you're saying 2799, that is too high to expect a buy. All right. So if I'm going to be buying, I'll be waiting for her without even looking at anything. You already know that this is where I'll be waiting, the area I'll be waiting for that buy. All right. Please don't stop tapping on the like so that we can get more people on this platform. All right. So I'll be expecting that she would come back down here and give us a new high. Okay, and give us a new high. Because I mean, this has given this is the only logical thing. Now, what we need to see is liquidity. Now, the liquidity I like to see is to be formed closer to my entry. I haven't seen that liquidity. All right, I haven't seen that liquidity, which is very suspicious. Until you see liquidity, you shouldn't be really sure of your game. All right, fib is telling us this is the zone to wait for, but where is your liquidity? But now there's something I'm going to be teaching only those that are here. Those that are here are lucky to get this information. Now you see where you have fair value gaps, which is around here. That is usually where your liquidity comes to form. And I'm not going to repeat that again. This is my selling point. So now I'll be expecting liquidity to come down while we wait for this market to come and give us an entry. Let's see how it looks on the 1 hour and see if we can yeah. So this is 1 hour is showing us that this is where we should wait for that, because after that other block, this is like the next zone. So yeah, so it's telling us there, or people would like to wait here too. To be sincere, this is my zone. Why? Because I can see an order block there. Let's see how it looks on the 30 minutes. Then I will not need to modify any longer. Exactly. This is where I'll be waiting for that baby to come to. So you see, it makes it even better. All right. If we were looking at it on the 4 hour or on the 2 hour, on the 2 hour is telling us we should wait around here. That's how to use your this thing, your fib and your this is where it's telling us to wait. So I'm going to delete this. Now let's go back to the 30 minutes. It's around that zone. On the 30 minutes, 30 minutes is telling us it might not even come down there. Why? Because there's an order block here. But let's just behave ourselves and be patient. So now looking at that zone, now I'm seeing what Adeolu is saying. I would do 2799 is way up there. This is where I'll be waiting. This zone. All right. This zone is where I'll be waiting. If you can handle it, you can take it from this zone. Why? Because this is where I'm seeing the other block. All right, for that entry. However, if you're the kind of person that likes to stick to principles, and doesn't want problem, they will say this zone. So let's see. Okay, let's see. I would wait for my entry here because this tallies with my left shoulder. All right. Yeah, so I want to see her come down into this zone to take off. So yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for. But if you are scared that you'll miss the trade, you can take your order. It's not too far away. There's an order block here. All right, that will be perfect, and this will serve as your liquidity here. All right, looking at it, that's liquidity right there. Let me just bring it down. That's liquidity. Look, staring at you on the face. I hope it's clear. Hold on, let me just so around this zone is what you are waiting for an entry. Let me just get that long position around this zone. If you can't hold it, you wait for the next zone. So let me just take it from here for those that can take it. And I'm going to put my SL right below this low, right here. All right, right below this low right here. So this is what I'm seeing, and I'm expecting it to give us a new high from that zone. All right, so I'm just going to write the coordinates out. That's what I see. So I think Adeolu meant 2779. 2779. I greet you all. I greet Coach Adeolu. Don't worry, I'll do your own thing. I like where you're waiting. So I think you meant 2779, right? I think that's what you meant. 2779, not 2799, because that's too high. All right. So I'm just going to write it out for you. Gold buy limit between 2789 and 2784. Okay, buy limit 2789 and 2784. That zone. All right, 2784. Our SL is right below this low here. All right, let me get a line to get it to mark it perfect. Ooh, that's a lot. Let me bring it up a bit. All right, right below this low, 2779. Why did this thing disappear on me now? Buy limit Buy limits between 2789 and between 2789 and 2785. So that zone is all good. SL 2778.53. 2778.53. All right. So we are waiting for the market to come down there so we can buy 2778.53. And our TP is this high. Is this high right here? All right, 2829. 2829.66. 2829.66. That's our TP. 2829.66. All right. So this is what we'll be looking at for gold. I'll be dropping it in the Telegram channel. All right. Daniel, I'm sorry, and we're not doing USD today. You came late. All right. The next one we'll be doing is GU. Then we can move to what other people want to do. We can move to what other people. I'll be dropping this in the Telegram channel. All right. Let's see GU. New York section. Oh, wait. Oh no. Wait. You know, I've not been trading GU. I didn't know she actually came to our zone and tanked. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. No. I don't believe this is happening. Okay, so let's just look for another entry. Looks like she's where you can even enter for another sell. Oh, wow. This is beautiful, guys. Wow. I think I dropped this a long time ago. Look at that. If I had known, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Looks like GU is actually at a point for a sell. We can look at it together again. So let's do it top down analysis. We'll start again. But take note, you can see GU was already dropping. I already did this a long time ago. See, you can't lie. If you don't know, you don't know, to be honest. All right. If you don't know, you don't know. All right. So let's see from the beginning together. Let's look at it. Everybody knows where I like to start from because I mean, I see things that others don't see when I go on the very high time frame. All right. Adeolu says something about a parallel channel, running upward channel. Oh, I don't trade that way. I don't trade that way. I don't trade that way. So this is the GBP. Yeah, Yummy, makes sense. I should have set an alert, but that's fine. I already dropped that trade idea on my Telegram channel. So those that trade GU, that are very faithful and loyal to GU, might have entered that trade. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So we can clearly see the downtrend on we can see the downtrend on. We can clearly see the downtrend, and this was the last, this was the last low right here. All right, I'm just going to move through this quickly. Okay, so we are seeing that the market is in between there and there. So looking at this, I already know, okay, this is what I'm looking at on the monthly. All right, so she's taking off, but let's see how it looks on the weekly. All right. All right. Yomi Kinoshi. Yes, you're correct. You're correct. Yeah, that GU. That GU. I dropped it a long time ago on the channel, but to be honest, I love trading gold and BTC. That's what I. So those that trade what they want, they can. Those that trade what I drop, they can focus on what they love. All right. So I'm looking. Let's see. Okay, I can clearly see that the market has been reacting here. I will not ignore this zone. I'm sorry. I will not ignore this zone. The market has been reacting there. In fact, she took off from here, gave us a new high. came back here. Okay, so let's keep watching. Let's see how it looks on the daily. Don't mind them, or they won't smash like button. Pay for mentorship they can't afford. Follow on YouTube, watch free content. They will not be loyal. Like I don't know, I'm tired. It's all right. So, okay, so we can clearly see that this zone has been holding. All right, this zone has been holding. Give me a second. This zone has been holding. She gave us a high before. Now she looks like she dropped into this zone. Question still remains that is she being loyal to this zone, where we saw that she might come to continue since she has not entered this zone fully, that there is still more for her to come into. Now remember, we're on the daily time frame. So she dropped after giving us that new high from this zone, because remember, we are focusing here now. We have marked this zone on the high. This is the higher time frame. This is the move. She tapped into here and she's moving up. Okay, she's moving up. On the Please always remember what we are doing, because if you don't remember, you will lose it. Now, this was the last move. All right. This was the last move. Now, if she's selling, she has to come into this zone to continue the sell, which is what she did. She came into this zone and she's already tanking. All right. If you understand what I'm saying, if you if you understand what I'm saying, please put a 1 in the chat box, because you have to follow the story. You don't just jump in. I'm going to start again just so that we can get it right. Okay. We went to the monthly time frame. Let's go to the weekly. We already know what's happening. We see that GU is selling. Now, this was her last move to the downside from here to here. Now, if she's going to continue this sell, what is he going to do? She's going to come to the beninging zone to continue the sell downward. Just follow the story. All right. Now, she entered the beninging zone for the sell to give us a new low. All right. She has tapped in there, and we can see she's acting nicely from there. Now, I'm just going to go to the daily. Okay. I'm going to go to the daily. Now, she went all the way up, got to this place, gave us, that's why I said let's do it again. Tapped into there, broke structure. Look at that beautiful structure here, or what you will call change of character, or what I call the extended M. Gave us a neckline, broke it, tapped into that, gave us a new low. And since then, she's been giving us new lows. All right, she's been giving us new lows. All right, she's been giving us new lows. After that break of structure here, that major neckline, that's the major change of character. This is major change of character on daily time frame. Major. She broke it, came back. I'm just going to be labeling it so that I like to call it major change of character. She broke it, came back, tapped into that zone, came back, broke this one again. All right, gave us a new low. So, which is why we waited here for the next sell. And see, it is happening. It actually did and came in here. So let's keep going. Follow the story. This is the last break of structure. All right, last break of structure. Now let's drop down to a 4-hour time frame. All right. Network. All right. Okay. That is why we were waiting. We had seen that was our last break of structure to the downside. Now, if you check, this is your last move to the downside. There. What happened? She came back to the beninging zone, and she gave us a nice sell right there. Follow the story. Now, if you don't even know what you are doing and you say, okay, just pull your fib. Fib will tell you, she's at the beninging zone. All right, she's at the beninging zone. Now, if you don't even know, if you're good at using the Quasimodo, look at our structure here. What? Yes. She might even come up a little bit more. Let's see. Let me open it a little bit more so that we are sure of what we're doing here. Okay, I'm just going to use my fib and see if this is liquidity or this is the main move. Looks very much like the main move to me. Now the liquidity has been swept. I'm going to show you liquidity. For those that don't know what liquidity is, yes, it can be really confusing if your eyes have not mastered it. This is your liquidity here. Look at that beauty. Has been swept and tapped into. Beautiful liquidity has been swept and tapped into. All right. Beautiful liquidity here has been swept. And what happened? Tapped into. See the liquidity. All right. I did a video on liquidity. Very, very good video for you to understand. All right. Now, see what happened. Look at my heads and shoulders on my Quasimodo level. See it here. No shouting. All right. That's my heads and shoulders. It doesn't always have to be the same level. It doesn't always have to be the same level. All right. Now hold on. For people that like to take entries at the other block, very, very close to the other block, anyways. Very close. Looks like she nearly tapped into that. All right. But let's trade what we see. Let's trade what we see. Now, from that zone, this is the 4-hour time frame. She's been dropping. She's been dropping nicely. But what did she do? Has she given us a change of character? Yes. On the 4-hour, you can see neckline being broken here. You can see you can clearly see your extended W. That's for us that are just coming in. Change of character here. All right. Or neckline. Change of character here. Break of structure here. All right, break of structure. So yeah, we are still in for the sell, very much in for the sell. Now, when the market opened, there was a large gap that was created. Of course, markets will go in. Some people are very good at trading the gaps. Some people are very good at trading the gap. So some people would have traded into the gap, which is to buy. Once the market opened, maybe they came down to a small time frame, use the triple candle rule, entered with this candle, and then they took their money here. So there are people that are good at trading the gap. I don't advise it, but there are people that are good at trading the gap. So they've bought all the way here. But remember, we are selling. Now, this was the new low. This is the last low so far. All right, this is the last low so far. This was the last move. Okay, so what are we expecting? We're expecting the market to come here to the beninging zone to sell. All right, and we want to see her sweep liquidity. Now the liquidity I'm seeing is still far. Oh, she has not swept liquidity for me. Let's come down to the 2-hour time frame. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, she hasn't swept liquidity. So now let me show you what you should be waiting for. Your entry should be here, where you have this other block. It's still in the zone. All right, can you clearly see that other block here? We are going to wait for the market to come in here. Adiolu, stop. You're going to wait for the market to come in here. I'm going to just remove this fib so we can mark our liquidity. And remember what I taught you about liquidity. It always likes to form where you see fair value gap. That is why I don't trade fair value gaps. Liquidities are usually formed in the fair value gap or imbalance. All right. Now I'm just going to mark it. Our liquidity being formed. All this place is liquidity now. All this place is liquidity now. So we want to see the market, right? Sweep into this place and tap in for the next sell. All right. So this is our trade idea. Let me get the sell, the short position right here. I want to see it come here. I'll still put my this above this high. Yeah, I want to see the market come in there. And I want to see it dump. Dump, baby. At least to this zone. All right. At least to this zone. Let it clear that liquidity for me. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing for GU. All right. Now I'm going to face those that came to class. Let me drop the coordinates before I forget, because I forget a lot. I'm going to drop the coordinates before I forget. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Um Sell limits. Sell limits. We want to see it at 1.2481, 1.24821. All right. SL 1.25321, 1.25321. All right. And then I want my TP to be 1.22307. TP 1.22307. All right. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see that market. So now, let's just refresh. Why are we selling? Because on the monthly, it's a sell trend. Apart from it being a sell trend, she has tapped into that button, and we want to see her keep going down. Where do you think she's going down to? Let's go to the weekly. We are following the story. We are not playing games. Let's go to the weekly. We want to see her either come down to give us a new low, or at least come to a roadblock that is here. So you see there's a roadblock here, but we are still not being greedy. We are watching. Now those are zones she can come down to. All right, now let's see the daily. Where is she coming down to? If we're going to even focus on this trend, we want to see her give us a new low here. So there's a possibility that she will sweep that liquidity and keep coming down. All right, but I don't give a damn. I'm just going to take my profits where the next available liquidity is on a smaller time frame, which is this zone. All right, and plus I'm seeing something that could stand as a roadblock here. Now I'm teaching you how to leave the market. I'm not going to tell you that you can't learn how to leave the market. You have to know when to leave the market, because if you are going to be shooting longs because you want to swing, you end up making mistakes. Market will give you all the money in the world and take it back from you because you are trying to be a badass swing trader. So please, if I were you, what will I do? I will just take my money at the next available point and run away. Please. All right. You cannot own the market. So this is what we have for GU. Now, I already know what Emmanuel wants, but Emmanuel, please just put it in the chat box. I'm going to handle those that came in first. I'm going to handle what they want to trade. All right. So we've done BTC, we've done gold, and we have done GU. All right. We've done BTC, we've done gold, and we have done GU. So NZD USD, your girlfriend for life. All right. So, all right. See, he gave us some money before he went back. He gave us money. Then the market opened and it tanked. I hope you took your money. NZD USD. I hope you took your money. Yomi, don't worry. I'll set. I don't know where you want me to set. I always set for break of structures. All right. I always set for break of structures, but I'm going to drop everything on the Telegram channel. Please check the Telegram channel and set your sell limit. All right. So let's look at what NZD USD is doing. Hope you took your money. The market closed at this point on Friday and it opened here. So I hope you took your money, which is why I don't like to leave trades running over the weekend. Stuff like this happen. Okay, this is not the first time we are witnessing it. Good, great job. So, okay, I'm just going to clear everything and we start again. All right, it's a new week, so allow me. All right, so we are seeing stuff. What are we seeing here? Wow, NZD USD has really been existing for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. So let's see what's NZD doing. All right, so looking at it, she was dropping, gave us the last low, broke structure, and continued going up, and it's actually currently resting here on this zone. All right, so this is what I'm seeing. Remember, this is the high time frame. Let's just be watching. Let's be watching. Let's see what's going on. I'm beginning to fall in love with NZD USD. All right, so let's see the weekly. What is she doing? What is she doing? Want to see her reaction here. So she's been selling all the way to this zone, and now I want to see the reaction here. Let's see. Let's see what's happening on the daily. Okay, now the daily, she swept liquidity here. All right, she swept liquidity here on the daily. This is it here. She's giving us like a new low. If you check, this was the downtrend that gave us that new low. All right, downtrend that gave us that new low. But she's reacting to this. I've not seen any reason to enter any trade here yet. Let's see on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. Now, looking at looking at this, I'm seeing something here of which it has not even entered, but this is a whole value gap. All right, a whole value gap. Now, when the market opened, it opened here. She has traded into that zone. Okay, she has traded in. Emmanuel, I'm not seeing anything to trade here, but let's keep looking. She has traded in that zone. She has swept liquidity to the downside, went up, traded into that zone. Now, what is going to happen is we have to wait. On this 4-hour, we might have to wait, but let me see. Since she was dropping down, let's see. She didn't just drop down, she also changed character, broke structure. So it's looking like the same thing we're seeing on GU. Let's see. All right, looking like exactly the same thing we saw on GU. All right, so this is your change of character here from that zone. Remember, this zone is the fair value gap. It's a big ass fair value gap. Or if you even look closely, you can even see there is something here as well. There's like an order block there. Very silent one for people that don't know how to take it. There's something here on that 2-hour. Looks very much like what she's reacting to. Now we see a very beautiful change of character there. Break of structure all the way down, selling into this zone. But you see, the confusion is we cannot start buying until she gives us a major break of structure to the upside. So until she gives us a break of structure to the upside, we cannot start buying. We have to continue that sell downward. And from what I see, it's clear. It's clear. This was the last zone. This was the last zone that gave us that sell. There you go. It's not Greek. It's not Greek. It's not Greek. All right. There you go. There you have it. That's your zone. This is on the 2-hour time frame. All right. So I would want to try a sell. I'll wait for a sell here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't play with NZD. I'm not playing. I don't trade it anyways. This is for Emmanuel. Let's see if we can modify that SL. Hello, babes. Let me call you. I'm on YouTube. Okay, love. All right. So let's get the coordinates right for Emmanuel. Emmanuel, this has to be a bit above this zone. All right. Give me a second. Let's get that sorted. Sorry. Yeah, this is fine. This is perfect. So let's give you the coordinates for that cell. All right. Let's give you the coordinates for that cell. Cell limit. All right. Cell limit where cell limit at 0.565. 466, 0.56466. Okay. SL, SL 0.56908, 0.56908. All right. TP 0.55, 0. I hope, okay, yeah, everybody's still seeing my screen. 0.55156. All right. So congratulations, so Emmanuel. As Trump is Canadaing, kindly take a look at Adiolu. No, Adiolu, tell me. Wait. It's not your turn. It's not your turn. Adiolu, are you number two? There was a number two before Adiolu. There was a number two, a Wale Adebayo. Is he still here with me? Wale Adebayo. Are you still here with me? Wale Adebayo. Okay, Cat JPY. Daniel, you came late. I'm sorry. Wale, US oil. Let's go. Nice. So, US oil. Let's look at it. Let's look at US oil. Thank you so much. I really wanted to look at it, but US oil. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. So, for those that didn't know, I had a date with Jeffrey Benson. We analyzed that US oil and she gave us that sweet buy from here to here, and we ran away with our money. Yeah, so yes, we took that buy. You see, but Bele people will not see that this thing gave us TP now. Just watch, they will talk another thing. All right, so we got this buy and he gave us straight to our answer before it tanked and continued. So we made that sharp money. Analyzing with Jeff Benson was beautiful experience. I would like to meet him again and have a deal with him someday. All right, so let's look at the monthly time frame. All right. Yes, Wale is in the spirit. Yeah, Wale is in the spirit. He's in the spirit. Let's look at what's going on. So, see, since August 2021, the market has not broken this zone. If you can't see it, you're playing. You watch the videos? Thank you. So if you can't see it, you're playing. If you can't see this zone, if you did not see this zone and you're trading, this is why you should start from high time frames. Don't ever say, I'm an intraday trader. I want to start from the daily. Let me catch. No. You're making a big mistake. You're not seeing the things. You have to have the eye of the gods in trading. So when you see this, okay, right now the market is resting on a very, very strong support that has been there since. See, I don't know who sent this thing, for Christ's sake. Who sent that? All right, that has not been broken since 2nd August 2021. Now I know that fact, and I'm going to go to the weekly time frame with the fact I have. All right, with the fact I have. The question is she ready to take off from here? How do you know? She has to give you a change of character before you know you can continue a buy with what? With US oil. So now, right now, what's happening? She's been selling into the zone. So let's keep watching and see what happens. On the daily, hopefully to give us a clearer structure as to what is happening. Now, let's see, has she broken structure? Looking very much like it. How? This was the last move into this thing. Now, she has actually broken structure. For those that say they don't like to use weak, this has shown that this baby is getting ready for a buy. She has broken structure here to the upside, showing us she is ready to start the buy anytime soon. All right, so we're just going to continue with what we see. Now, after breaking that major zone, let me just label it. Sorry, guys. I want to label it so that I don't lose track. Sorry, guys, network. I'm so sorry, guys. Network is playing with us today. Network is playing with us today. Can you still see my screen? If you can see my screen, you can hear my voice. Please put a 256 in the chat box. Sorry about that, guys. Network is playing games on us today. If you can see my screen and you can hear my voice, please put a 256 in the chat box. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm just going to go back a tidbit to how we got this beautiful thing. So remember, on the monthly, what did we see? We took note of a zone. This is US oil. We took note of a zone that is unbreakable. It's been there for a very long time. All right. Now, from that zone, we said, let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Has she really started the buy? We are not sure because we didn't see a break of structure. We saw that, okay, there was a sweep of liquidity. We didn't see break of structure, but we can see it on the daily time frame that market actually broke and closed above that last high there, which is why I marked it as a major change of character. I call it a major change of character, okay? What's happening? Guys, can you guys still see my screen? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, what's happening? Why is it white all of a sudden? All right, so I'm just going to call it my major break of structure. So to show that she's getting ready for the buy. Now let's look at it on the 4 hour. Let's see if we can see clearer structure as to where we are waiting for that next buy. This baby is really tanking. Where are we going to be waiting for our next buy? Here looks good enough. She did not. Wow, this is a mad sell to the downside. Hey, my goodness, my goodness. Let's go back to the daily. Hey, this sell is maddening. It's maddening. It's maddening. Okay, so if I'm going to be selling at all, I'll be waiting for her to come down to this area. All right, so she's on her way to the downside of this. Let's see on the 8 hour. Looks good. Now I can even see my structure right here. My heads and shoulder upside down. So I want to see her come into this zone. So she's still selling. All right. So let's see. You want to join the sell into that zone. Now it's making sense. You want to join that sell into the zone. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. Let's see what's been happening. Oh, right now I can clearly see break of structures down to the downside. This is the last one here. The last break of structure there. Let me see it on the 2 hour. All right, so we are looking to sell. All right, we're going to look to sell. We're going to look to sell. All right, this is our last break of structure to the downside. All right, that's our last break of structure to the downside. And we need to know what gave us that break of structure to the downside. This mad week here. Hey, that week is mad. I want to ignore it, but I can't. All right, so let's see. There's money in weeks. Let's see. It might not even give much of a difference. All right, so we are waiting for the market to come up around here to give us the next sell. All right, let's see how it looks on the 1 hour. All right, so I'm just going to go with it. I'll wait for it on the 2 hour. I prefer the 2 hour. It's clearer to me because I can clearly see my. So, but I want to see liquidity swept all the way. So if you come down to a smaller time frame, let's say the 30 minutes, you can clearly see that some people will say this is good liquidity all the way down, but I want to see it sweep that liquidity. All right, tap into the other block here. Okay, and then I want to see it sell. So I want to see it come up here and then sell. I hope you can all still see my screen. Please, sorry about that. Tap on the screen, tap on the likes, guys. All right, so that's our liquidity there, of which she might still come and create more. All right, but that's a beautiful one there. So, and some people will say this whole place, but that's fine. I just need to see one nasty week and some other things there, and I'll know. All right. Apart from that, this is our big order block in here. So I want to see the market come here. Let's see if we can modify it. Those that like to take orders on the 15 minutes, let's see. Now on the 15 minutes is saying we should wait here, which is fine. 15 minutes is saying we should wait there. All right, so it makes sense. Oh yeah, it has even reduced our SL for us. Let me use the shorts. All right, we are going as in, ooh, that's a long sell. A long sell. Because you see where we are coming to. We are still coming here. The sell long, but let's stop here. All right, then we'll join in again. It's a long sell. If you ask me, yeah, it still has a long way to go before that next buy. All right. Wale, are you happy? Wale, so we're going to drop the I want to see more liquidity formed anyways, but this is fine for me. I want to see more liquidity formed, but this is okay. Let's drop the coordinates. All right, okay, Big Marcel is okay with it. Great job. So let's do the coordinates, which is a sell limit. Yes. I love your excitement. Sell limit. We don't have much time left, but hopefully we'll do the last one for Adeolu. Sell limit is 73.949. All right. SL is 74.360. And TP, I like this one. I like it. It's a 1:6. So if you even use $10, if you risk $10, you make $60 out of it. Times 6 of whatever you risk. All right. TP 71.207. Okay. All right. This is the coordinates that I have. Okay, Wale, congratulations. I'm going to be putting this in the Telegram channel. Adiolu, what did you say you wanted? That's mentee of mine. Okay, he said cat JPY. Okay, let's look at it. I think that's the only JPY. We didn't do GJ. Don't worry. Market no dey wrong. All right. Let's see what's going on here. I'm just going to clear everything. All right, guys. Wale in the spirit. I'm not a fan. You're welcome, Wale. You're welcome. All right, so this is, let's look at the monthly. All right, let's look at the monthly. This will be the last one, and we call it a day. Love you guys. Please be active on the Telegram channel. Be active on the Telegram. And mentorship has started though. There's mentorship now. I didn't want to do it, but people are pressuring me that they need to learn. Right now, what's Canada JPY doing? Canadian JPY, Canadian dollar versus the JPY. It looks like she was tanking, gave us this last low. And right now, it looks like she's moving sideways, but that's fine. Looks like she's moving sideways from this zone and that zone. I'm just going to mark it. Let's see. Has been unable to break that zone. Okay, and has been unable to break that zone. So she's in between zones on the high time frame, but let's watch and see what she's up to. Okay, so we know what's going on the high time frame. She's consolidating on the monthly. Let's see what's happening on the weekly. We're getting closer to the market now. So she's obviously been rising. I mean, looking at what's happening, she's been rising. She be rising. I don't know what kind of price action this is, but it's fine. Let's look. Let's see what is happening. This zone has not been broken for a while. This zone has not been broken since 2023. All right, that's fine. Let's see the daily. All right, card JPY. Okay, so she tapped into this zone, and what did she do? She tapped into this zone, and what did she do? She's been cooperating. She's been cooperating, giving us a higher high and higher low. All right, tapped in there, but hasn't been able to break this high. So what is she doing? I'm just going to look at the last high and the last low. That was close. That was really pretty close. Okay, pretty, really, 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 really close. That would have been my zone. But however, I can clearly see another place here. So more like this zone has been holding since 1st of October 2024. That zone has been holding since 1st of October, even more, 1st of October 2024. All right. I would have loved to see her come into this zone, but that's fine. Now we know that she might come here, but she might not come here. But let's see the reaction here to know what's going on. Let me see it on the 4 hour or 8 hour. Let me see what's happening on the 8 hour. That price action is weird. Very weird price action. All right. Can you guys still see my screen? Very weird price action. Very weird price action. All right. So she touched there. She touched there into that zone. Came here, went up, went up. What affected this zone? Why did she drop from here? Let's see. Why did she drop from here? Okay. All right. Why did she drop from here? Nice supply zone there. Has been unable to break it. So let's see. Is she buying again? Let's see. Let's see 4 hour. 4 hour. Let's see. Okay. 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 So I've gotten my story. So she took off from there, came here and started selling, which was like started selling, and all right, she tapped into this zone. Now, is this zone disturbing? We are not sure. I don't want to make a mistake until I see a reason to jump in the buy. If not, we continue the sell downward. Let me see the 2 hour. Wow, got JPY. Overscattering, overscattering, overscattering. They worry me here. Okay, took off from here, hasn't been able to break structure, but beautiful sell downward to this zone. Since she has not broken structure for a buy, we'll continue to sell. We'll follow the big guns and continue what they are doing. All right. So okay, I'm just going. The thing is so scattered there. Oh my god, too much weeks. Let's stick to the 4 hour. I want to see something. Okay. I want to see something. Okay. So really reacting to that zone, but that zone should take us to the next sell zone into where we are waiting, which is here. So let's see. We are waiting for it to get in here because remember, remember, this was so this will be the next place to take off. So we are watching to see if she's going to dump into that zone. Wow, it looks scattered to me, but from what I see, this is where I'll be waiting for my next zone for it to come up to. Okay, on the 4 hour, this is what I see. Clone. This was also a break of structure here. All right. Okay, so it looks nice. This is all the liquidity here. I want to see swept up, and that gap is given. She has closed it anyways. Liquidity here. I want to see liquidity there. So this is all break of structure. break of structure. All right. So if I pull my fib, let's see what's going on. Yeah, you want to see her come up to this zone inside here. Okay. Tallies with my heads and shoulders. I want to see that happen in this zone. Okay. So, okay, that's what I'll be waiting for. Next sell to happen all the way in here. That's what I'll be waiting for. No time. That's what I'll be waiting for. I just don't like the spikes. It's disturbing my eye, which is why I don't even like using. All right. So, this is what I see. And what's it called? The 2 hour makes it visible to see that there is an order block right here. All right. So, I'm going to be waiting for a sell from that zone. Put my SL above there to the next zone right there. All right. Wow, it's going to be a beautiful one. This is a clean setup. Very clean. All right. So, you happy? Are you happy, Adiolu? GJ showed me shake at 5 a.m. this morning. Oh, you're busting my brain. All right. Oh yeah. Ogenovo Star. You're in my. I'm running a promo now. $50. I think it's 80K. 80K, yeah. I think it's 80K if you click on the link. Adiolu, let me write your coordinates before you hook me on my neck. All right, so we are looking at a sell limit 108.785. All right, SL 109.407. All right, 109.407. What is happening? 109.40. Okay. TP 104.914. TP 104.914. So we are looking to sell card JPY. Adiolu, you're okay with it? All right, guys, my time is up. I love you all. So if you're interested in the mentorship, it's ongoing. If you're interested in learning advanced to beginners to advanced, we are on now. It's just going to last for this week, and we kick off the next class. And trust me, for those that know me, you will be getting more than what you're paying for. For those that know me, you will be getting what you're paying, more than what you're paying for. All right, no cap. I'm not here to play games. It's a mandate on my spirit that I should teach, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. All right. So if you want to join us to win, we are starting off next week. 4 weeks of intensive training on how to really kill this thing. It's not that hard. It's just your mindset. It's not hard at all. All right. Yeah, it's just 80K. It's 80K. That's $50. Yeah. I love you all. Mwah. I have to go now. Bye. Follow me on all channels or Instagram. Follow me. Bye.